Hey, good morning. This is Senior Chief Ron Penniger with the Senior Chief and Sam podcast and video log. Today we're going to talk about how to care for your career in the Navy. My buddy here is getting a little antsy, so I think I'm going to let him go and PT elsewhere, okay? See you, Sam. Catch you on the flip side. Hey, in the Navy, you're going to wear many hats. That's why I got these things out here. You're going to wear more than these. And that's really great because you're going to learn so much. But to advance in the Navy and get the experience you need to be successful, you have to care for your career. There's a few things you can do. If you do them, you're going to fleet up to chief and to senior officer very quick. Number one, you need to make your rate permanent if you're an enlisted person. And if as an officer, you need to make your designator permanent. When you enlisted or you took the oath, you had a list of things in your contract that said, hey, you have to do these things to make your rate permanent. That's your top priority in your first 1 or 2 years in the Navy, in the reserve. So do those tasks, document them, and turn them in through your career counselor. Next, you 100% of the time, keep a brag sheet. If you don't know what that is, just go on a web browser and Google Navy brag sheet. You can download one, and every month as you do work for the Navy, you document it. When it comes time to write your eval, it's super simple. Next, most important, write your own eval or fit rep. This is how you tell the world how awesome you are. There's 3 parts to an eval bullet or a fit rep bullet. Those parts are: tell me what you did. Tell me how long you did it and how well you did it. Tell me what were the results because of what you did in the Navy. And then lastly, tell me and a promotion board what was the impact beyond yourself for a fellow sailor, the command, the Navy, or even the nation. Many of you watching this in the next few years will be doing things that have national and international impact. I can almost assure you that. Then you need to be brilliant on reserve basics. I'm not going to rehash that because you probably watched my first vlog where I introduced you to Sam, Senior Chief Sowerman, and myself. Do those things. You'll be sailing smooth. Then I recommend you take on collateral duties, especially those of you who have petty officer in your name or officer in your title. You need to take on collateral duties. There's so much to do. Every command needs a lot of help. Lastly, if you're an enlisted person, you need to prepare for your exams. How do you do that? Well, you need to have your last 3 evals ready to go. Hand them to your LPO or your leading chief so they know that you are ready to go. You need to get a good night's sleep the night before. Have a great meal the night before, have a good breakfast and a little bit of coffee, and show up early with several pens and pencils, and you'll do a great job. The way to kill these exams and do really well is to study a little bit each week throughout the entire year. You read about public affairs, you read about war, about history, about intelligence or information technology, and by the time the exam gets there, you'll be good to go. All right? I'm signing out for now. Sam is heading to the backyard to regulate those squirrels before they get into my shed and eat all my deer corn and other things that I love. Catch you on the flip side, my people.